Spain, a land of sun-soaked landscapes, centuries-old history, and vibrant culture, has long fascinated travelers from around the world. Whether it's the allure of flamenco, echoing through Andalusian courtyards, or the surreal architecture of Gaudí in Barcelona, Spain offers an experience unlike any other. While it's easy to get lost in the overwhelming variety of destinations, today we'll take you on a seamless journey through the most iconic and magical places across the country, from the peaks of Sierra Nevada to the volcanic cliffs of Tenerife, from the medieval walls of Toledo to the modern pulse of Madrid. Let's begin by immersing ourselves in some fascinating details about Spain. Though Spanish is the official language, you'll also hear Catalan in Barcelona, Galician in Santiago, and Basque in the north. The cuisine is globally celebrated, from tapas and paella to churros dipped in rich chocolate. Spain leads the world in olive oil production and boasts more UNESCO World Heritage Sites than almost any other nation. The country has gifted us artists like Picasso, Dalí, and Gaudí, whose legacy continues to inspire. Now let's embark on our visual journey through some of Spain's most awe-inspiring places. Our first stop, Granada. Nestled at the foot of the Sierra Nevada mountains, Granada blends Islamic, Christian, and Jewish influences into a city full of contrast and beauty. The Alhambra, a Moorish fortress and palace, stands as one of Spain's most famous landmarks. Intricate geometric patterns, poetic Arabic inscriptions, and tranquil gardens tell tales of a bygone empire. Just below the fortress, the Generalife Gardens offer quiet reflection with fountains, walkways, and lush flora. Across the valley lies the Albaicín, a whitewashed neighborhood with winding alleys and postcard views of the Alhambra. In the city center, Granada Cathedral, once a mosque, rises with stunning Renaissance design, and beneath it lie the tombs of Ferdinand and Isabella. And let's not forget the tapas culture here. Free small plates served with each drink, a tradition said to have started to prevent drunkenness under the orders of a 13th century king. From Granada, we travel west to Seville. This radiant city is the beating heart of Andalusia. The Cathedral of Seville is a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, with its Giralda bell tower offering panoramic views of the city. Nearby, the Real Alcazar dazzles with its Mudéjar palaces and lush gardens, still used by Spain's royal family. At the Gran Plaza de España, a sweeping semicircular square built for the Ibero-American Expo of 1929, visitors stroll past tiled alcoves representing each province. The Jewish quarter of Barrio Santa Cruz offers charming streets and patios filled with flowers. For a touch of the modern, head to the Metropole Parasol, also called Las Setas, the largest wooden structure in the world. And along the Guadalquivir River, the only navigable river in Spain, you'll find a historic port, once vital to explorers sailing to the New World. Now to the northeast, Barcelona. This cosmopolitan city is most famously linked to architect Antoni Gaudí. The Sagrada Familia, his crowning creation, has been under construction since 1882, rising with a surreal mix of Gothic and organic forms. Nearby, Park Güell shows off Gaudí's playful use of color and nature, with mosaic lizards and curving benches. La Rambla, a bustling tree-lined boulevard, connects the city's center to the sea, alive with street performers and artists. The Gothic quarter hides ancient Roman walls and timeless cathedrals among its cobbled paths. For more Gaudi, visit Casabatlo and Casamila, each structure like something from a dream. And the city's magic fountain dances nightly to music and light, while Montjuic Hill offers Olympic legacy sites and stunning views of the sea. Down at Port Vell, Barcelona's waterfront has transformed into a hub of shopping, dining, and marina life. And don't miss La Boqueria, a market bursting with flavors, from fresh seafood to local sweets. Next, we cross the sea to Mallorca. This Balearic island is a paradise of cliffs, turquoise waters, and stone villages. In Palma, the island's capital, the Gothic Cathedral of La Seu stands proudly beside the Mediterranean. It was partially restored by Gaudí himself. To the north, the Serra de Tramontana mountain range stretches along the coast, home to artists' villages like Dea and Valdemosa. The historic town of Alcudia retains its medieval walls, while the nearby Roman ruins of Pollentia offer a window into ancient times. Deep underground, the Drach Caves hide one of the largest subterranean lakes in the world, where classical concerts are performed on boats. At Cape Formentor, dramatic cliffs and a lighthouse offer sweeping views where the mountains meet the sea. A vintage train from Palma to Soler reveals more of the island's interior beauty. Mallorca is also known for its beaches, over 200 in total, from hidden coves to the broad sands of Estrenc. Close by, Ibiza may be known for its nightlife, but this island is rich in heritage and natural charm. Ibiza town's historic Dalt Villa is a UNESCO site with fortified walls dating back to the Phoenicians. Its port bustles with energy, welcoming both luxury yachts and rustic fishing boats. The island's beaches are legendary: Cala Comte, Cala d'Or, and Platja d'Enbossa, all offering golden sand and sunset views. Offshore, the mysterious Esvedra rock is steeped in legends, often rumored to be one of the most magnetic points on Earth. For serenity, take a ferry to Formentera, Ibiza's smaller sister, where clear waters and secluded shores await. Now to the mainland, where we find Toledo. Perched above the Tagus River, this city is a time capsule of Christian, Jewish, and Muslim influence. Its Gothic cathedral houses works by El Greco, while the Alcazar fortress offers sweeping views and deep historical resonance. The monastery of San Juan de los Reyes reflects the city's religious legacy, and the 14th century Puente de San Martín bridges the river with 5 arches and tales of medieval sacrifice. Zocodover Square remains the beating heart of the city, where locals gather as they have for centuries. In Córdoba, history and architecture merge in the Mezquita Cathedral, a former mosque turned cathedral, where red and white arches stretch seemingly endlessly. The Alcazar of the Christian monarchs holds memories of Spain's royal past and the Inquisition, while the Roman bridge links the city across the Guadalquivir River. Córdoba's famed patios overflow with flowers, especially in May, when locals open their courtyards to the world. On the outskirts, the ruins of Medina Azahara recall a once glorious Islamic city, built in the 10th century and destroyed within a generation. We journey north to Santiago de Compostela. This spiritual heart of Galicia is the end point of the Camino de Santiago, a pilgrimage route traveled for over 1,000 years. Pilgrims arrive at the Grand Cathedral said to house the remains of Saint James the Apostle. In the main square, Praça do Obradoiro, travelers often collapse in tears and joy. The town's medieval streets echo with prayer, song, and stories. Galician cuisine offers comfort, especially the signature dish, pulpo a la gallega, or Galician-style octopus. Segovia offers architectural wonders like the towering Roman aqueduct, built over 2,000 years ago without mortar. The fairy tale Alcazar of Segovia, perched on a cliff, is said to have inspired Disney's Cinderella Castle. The Gothic Segovia Cathedral stands at the town's highest point, while Plaza Mayor brims with charm. Nearby, the Royal Palace of La Granja de San Ildefonso showcases elegant fountains and French-style gardens, a northern retreat for Spain's royals. In Ronda, drama meets beauty atop El Tajo Gorge. The Puente Nuevo Bridge, a marvel of 18th century engineering, spans the chasm between the old and new town. Ronda's bullring is among the oldest in Spain and closely linked to the development of modern bullfighting. Meander through the ancient streets to discover palaces, gardens, and legends around every corner. We arrive in Madrid, the nation's capital. At its heart stands the Royal Palace, the largest in Europe, filled with opulent halls and historic artwork. Nearby is El Retiro Park, once royal grounds and now a haven for reflection, boating, and exhibitions inside the shimmering Crystal Palace. Plaza Mayor's arcades echo with centuries of markets and public events. Gran Via pulses with theaters and nightlife, while the Cibeles Fountain, where Real Madrid fans gather to celebrate, symbolizes the city's spirit. Football fans will also recognize Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, home to one of the most storied clubs in history. Lastly, we travel to Tenerife in the Canary Islands. Towering above it all is Mount Tide, Spain's highest peak and a UNESCO-listed national park. Its surreal landscape has doubled as alien worlds in film. The Los Gigantes cliffs drop steeply into the Atlantic, once believed to mark the edge of the known world. Santa Cruz, Tenerife's capital, hosts one of the world's largest carnivals, while La Laguna, its historic twin, preserves colonial architecture in a city plan replicated across Latin America. The island's beaches vary from golden artificial shores to volcanic, black sand coves. As we end our journey across Spain, we are reminded that this is a country where ancient traditions live beside modern marvels, where every region is a world of its own. From mountaintops to ocean shores, from sacred pilgrimages to flamenco rhythms, Spain invites you to feel deeply, move slowly, and discover endlessly. If you enjoyed this journey, be sure to like the video, subscribe for more travel adventures, and share it with someone you'd love to explore Spain with. Until next time, keep wandering, keep wondering, and keep your heart open to the beauty of the world.